Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Astroneer. This is another British simulator set in the future where when we press launch a new game, we literally launch from our spaceship down to this lovely planet where we get to pilfer the natural resources and colonize the area for our own financial gain. Now, oh my goodness, there's already like stuff here. So we touch down and then this is us stood here. You can see, look, I got my name, Real Civil Engineer. And oh my goodness, we're tarmacking the area. We're not just Briticizing this, we're Milton Keynesing it. More tarmac, more tarmac. But yeah, I first played this not on the channel, just like with some friends, way before my channel even existed. And looks like the game has changed considerably since. Now, for those that haven't seen this before, basically, we can go explore the planet. So over this way, I'm seeing loads of trees. So if we head over to the trees, then when we get to about here, we can press E and oh boy, hello. So this is our gun and we literally can like extract the ground, and as we do, trees will fall. I'll have a bit of deforestation in the morning. We've also got these things here called compound, which is just like a building material, so we can literally suckle these up. And you can see they're going into my gun. Can you see that? You probably can't see that on my back because another blooming night cycle in a game. Thankfully this one you can literally see we're on like a spherical planet, so we should be able to see the sun setting and rising. However, you might notice death lines around the edge. I've died. Thankfully we are just a clone or something like that, which means we're not actually dead. We can come back. But the reason I died, well, if you look on my backpack, there is an oxygen bar, and unfortunately we let that get to 0. What we should have done is extended that thing between our legs, which is actually a tether between our base and us. So you'll notice as we get away, the tether disappears. And then if you look at the bar along the top, my oxygen bar, you can see that is slowly depleting until we get back to the oxygen, where the long tether supplies us with oxygen. Now, oh my goodness, looking up, is that a moon? So yeah, there's not just one planet, there's several planets and moons and stuff, which you can get to at various points. I should probably go get my backpack of all the stuff that I dropped. So we've picked that up. We can literally say, right, I want the compound, shove that in my back. There's more compound down there. Yeah, I'll have all that, please. All right, but anyway, that took so long that my oxygen is running out again. So quickly back to here. Now, you might be wondering, well, how can we go pilfer the land if we can't even breathe the air? Well, that is where this comes into hand. The build options. So we have tethers. They require 1 compound, which we have unlocked. Now, if we go into our backpack, we actually have a small printer down here. So we can select tethers as the output. And then when we build some of them, you'll see that is using up power. So you can see the power in my backpack is going, but it gets replenished by our spaceship over here. Yeah, and now we can press T, which will allow us to place some tethers. So we can see how far these go. So they go to about that distance before they stop. So if I just grab that, then it's not working. I'm guessing in an update they changed how this works. Right, but I just came over to this thing and they gave me a printer, so we can pick up this printer. We can shove this wherever we want. I guess we'll just shove it like there for now. And then there's also this here, which is the oxygenator. So if we grab this oxygenator, we can then install it in our base. And yes, now our tether is up and running, which means we can add more tethers. And look, as we do, we can extend how far we can breathe away from our base. And that means we can then make tethers all the way from our base to these resources, which we can then pilfer, meaning we can make more tethers and expand further. So we'll get all these bubbly things, the compound. We are making quite a hole actually, but there's also like a load of flowers here, so I guess we can just suck up all those. Yeah, that's organic. So yeah, all these flowers can come with us, and then we get to a point where we just start pooing out the back of our gun. Like, look. Boosh. We have left a trail of resources. That's because all of our slots are full. So let's head back to base. And then you can see on my back, we've got 8 slots completely filled up. We've then got our gun, which has another 3 slots on. That's got the organics on. Sort of look like an unripened corn on the cob there. Or maybe peas on a cob. I would actually eat a pea on a cob. Anyway, with our printer here, we can see all the various natural resources, the refined resources, the atmospheric ones, as well as the composite ones. And if we just shove compound in the top, look, this is ready to print us something. However, it's not actually connected to power. Can you see the red down there, the cable plug? So I've got to plug that in over there. Anyway, because we set up the oxygenator, because we set up the printer, we can then press this green button here, boost, where we get given some more stuff. So I guess these are more tethers, are they? Yes, we can literally grab them, shove them in our backpack, and then we got more tethers. So I guess we should probably like tether over this way, just so we can go explore some of this stuff. I see. Is that dynamite? It's dynamite. dynamite. Great. Well, I really want to play with this. I'm a little bit worried I might kill myself. What else have we got? Debris can be recycled into scrap. So yeah, looks like everything over here sort of just shows us what we could have later on. It's all just scrap for now, though. Although, look, a medium wind turbine. Ooh, thank you. And down there, power cells. Okay, so we can probably build these with our printer. If we come over to this thing, this has a tether built in. Okay, so this isn't scrap. Right, so anyway, because we did the tether stuff, we gained this. If we come over to this, it is a small canister, refillable soil canister for use with the terrain tool. So I think what we want to do, if we grab that, if we then press Q. So I'm thinking if we just shove some compound like on the floor over there, we can then move our tethers down to there, and then this canister can go up there. I mean, or actually, can it go on our gun? Yes, I imagine so. For now, I'm just going to get rid of all of this extra stuff. All right, and then our next sort of objectives are gather compound, gather resin. So if we get our big old gun out again, we should be able to go back to where some resin was. We know there's some over this way. Yeah, because this is where I was pooing them all out. So compound are the bubbles. So we've now got 4 of those. And then resin, I believe, is this macaroni looking stuff. So if we get 4 of those, which we've now done. Oh, we are suffocating. I should have built tethers over there. Quick, back to the safety of the tethers. I really need to build a few more tethers, I think. But yeah, we can then come back to this machine and we can be like, right, we got your stuff. Let me press the green button. Boosh. So boosh, boosh. Down there, we have a load of stuff. But also, we've completed the next thing, which is fill a small canister with soil, because we already had a canister attached to our gun. So that is that completed. All right, and then next up, we got to print a medium printer. It's printception. And then shove it on a platform. Right, got it. So what have we got here? We have a medium platform. So if we grab this, and what I might do, I might try and head over to these, because there are some platforms here that seem to be working. So if we unpack that there, so that's now locked to the floor, and hopefully we can just cable it. We can plug it in. Oh, it doesn't quite reach. Oh, no. Okay, so we'll move it slightly to the right, like that. We can then plug that in. And if we grab, what else have we got? We got medium storage and another medium platform. Okay, so we can grab another platform, probably unpack that there. Then my master plan here is we do cable from there to there, and then cable from this, hopefully, to this existing one. Oh, no, it won't fit in the hole. I can't get it in. I can't get it in.
That's what she said.
So yeah, despite it being lit up, maybe the platform is broken. I was hoping I could use them for my own personal gain, but it seems like I can't. Still, we'll grab this storage, and I guess this can just go anywhere, really. So if I just unpack it there, then basically, rather than having these things laying on the floor, I can literally just plonk them in like that. So we can have compound storage on the side. We could then put the organics on the other side if we wanted to. Pea cobs. All right, but then we've got to use this printer to make a printer. So if we want to print a medium printer, we need 2 compound. We've got 7 on there, so we can literally just do boost green button, and you can see that is printing away. And you can see up here the compound being used up. Lovely joblet. Right, and then we have a printer. Thank you. So where do we want our printer? I'm gonna say over this side probably. So we'll unpack that there. We'll then get the old power ready. Oh no. Oh, power doesn't go into this thing. I imagine that's because, does this go on a platform? Yes, look, it snaps to there. Boosh. So we now have a printer which can print way better stuff than our little built-in printer over here. This is a small printer. This is a medium printer. Maybe it can print a large printer. Anyway, printing mission done. So press green button, see what we get. Oh, it's something big. A large platform. Okay, so let's grab this platform. We've got to be in power range. So I reckon I'll just shove it there for now. Yes, it's on a tether, but I don't really care. We'll then power it up like that. Lovely joblet. Right, and then over in our medium printer, if we get the recipe. Oh, look, we can do a large printer. Cool. Well, maybe I will print a large printer just because I can. So that takes 3 compound, which is just taken from a backpack automatically. So that's being printed. Now, by the way, these large platforms, they actually allow us to tether from them as well. So you can see we no longer need to be in range of our shelter. These sort of act as tethers, which is good. Anyway, the large printer, I think, is done now. Yeah, there you go. So we can shove that on the large platform. So let's unpack that. So nice. Then in the large printer, we can then print a shelter. We need plastic and silicon for that. I think firstly we'll do this research chamber. So we'll get that printed. That takes compound and resin, which I've already got quite a bit of. I might then pilfer some of these some of these scrap stuff. So we've got a small wind turbine. So we can grab that and probably shove that on our shelter there. So when the wind blows, that'll get us a little bit of power. There's also this wind turbine, which looks like it goes on a medium platform. So we'll shove that on my medium platform there. There's a bit of power. And we'll grab these power cells, shove those down. Right, nice. So here's our research chamber. It looks like we need another large platform for that. So let's get that done. That's going to take 2 resin. So we'll shove the platform down. We'll put the research chamber on there. We'll plug them together with the power cables. And then we can research. It uses power. So we can do that. And then we can place an item in the chamber. Now I did actually see over this way. Yeah, this. A research item. So it's a mineral. And we can find these all about the planet. But basically, if we shove that in our research chamber like that, then we will start researching the will of the world. And you can see once this bar gets to the top, then it's researched. We will have some new technology. Anyway, for now, I guess we go do a little bit more pilfering. So let's keep tethering as we run, and we'll just head up over this way. Oh yeah, look at all this compound. Look at all this compound. Oh, thank you. Oh wow, this goes real deep. This goes real deep. Actually, how deep can you go in this game? I think that is a question we will definitely be finding out at some point. For now though, I just got to make sure I can get back to the surface. All right, shove all my compound on the floor. Don't need it for now. How's the research coming along? Oh, it's getting there. It is getting there. It's on the first stage. We're just doing the second stage now. So yeah, the research nets us these bytes, and basically that's one of our tasks in here. We've still got to get a small generator to power the network. So how do we make a generator? In our backpack, small generator. So let's craft that. So you can see that is using my energy, but because we're connected by the tether, that regens pretty quickly. So small power generator. We shove that on the side there. We can then put in some organics. Let me just pick up that organic there, shove that in there, and then that turns organic into power. And of course, we're using power for all sorts as well as that research. So because of that, we gained this thing, which is a small battery. So we'll shove that on one of these platforms. There we go. And now you can see that is charging up with the power we're making. And so if we're ever in a power deficit, this will be our power supply. Decent. Right, over here, the research is finished. So we're not making any more bytes until we find something else to research. But yeah, because we've done the research, let's gain our reward, which is this little guy, a beacon. So if we shove that in our backpack, basically when we go exploring, if we find something good, we can shove a beacon on it, then we know exactly where we're going to go. Right, and actually it probably makes more sense to grab the small generator and shove that on my backpack. Hang on, let me put the tethers down there, the generator up there, because then I can use this. I can just add organic and then give myself power should I ever run out. Now also in my backpack we have these little side panels. So we have our mission log there. Down here we have the catalog. This is how we research new stuff and spend those bytes. So if we just have a little look through these, yeah, look, we can get an oxygen tank that we can shove on ourselves to have more oxygen away from the tethers. Also a portable oxygenator. So that will produce oxygen away from our base as well. But I'm looking for the smelting furnace. So it costs 250 bytes, which is fine. So let's boosh, unlock that. We've got 2,250 bytes remaining, so we'll spend those later. For now, though, I guess because it's medium, it's probably in the medium printer. Yeah, smelting furnace. Okay, so we need 1 compound and 2 resin. I've only got 1, so let me just go find some more macaroni. Macaroni. All right, and then we can head back and we can get the smelting furnace on the way. And whilst that's printing, let's have a little explore. So we've got an old ship here. So what have we got? Oh, we've got some tethers and an old backpack with stuff. Research sample, so we can scan that. We gain some bytes. Oh, we got a work light. Oh, look how much light we've got. I don't need to fear night cycles anymore. We've got a curious item, which, oh my goodness, what's going on? What is going on? Okay, for some reason, we now have music. I don't want music. Anyway, over here, the smelting furnace is done. So, oh, look, I'm carrying it. Why am I carrying it? So, yeah, I guess we'll shove that like... Oh, no, it's going to have to go on a platform, doesn't it? Yeah, hang on. I need more resin. I don't even like macaroni that much, really. Like, I don't mind it, but it's not really a food I'd ever choose. It's just like cheese and pasta. It's not really a meal, if you know what I mean. And, oh my God, what the frig? There's a chasm there. Yeah, that is not one I dug earlier. Where did that come from? Anyway, let's dig a hole down to it safely. Whoa. Oh, I don't know if that was safe. Anyway, pretty sure we now have enough resin. So we'll just drill back up to the surface. Why is this taking us? Why is this turned into rock? Hang on, what's going on? I'm suffocating. No. No. Oh, poo in a sock. Anyway, we're back alive. Let's go. Let's go find where our body was. All right, it's here. Can I take everything? But we are suffocating again. How do I get to the surface? All right, we're back. Must remember to tether wherever I go. Oh my god, look at the sky. Why is the sky so shiny? Anyway, we can now build another large platform, shove our smelting furnace on it, plug it in with the cable. Oh, it doesn't quite reach. Oh, I always need a longer one. This game's very relatable. Anyway, and then our furnace, if we turn it on, used to convert natural resources into refined resources. And if we look at our refined resources list, we now have access to all of these. So I guess we can make carbon right now from organic. If we grab some peas on a cob, shove that in there, then yeah, that's being smelted into carbon. So carbon is being grown out the front. Ooh, in hexagons. That's cool. We now have carbon. Decent. However, we've got to make some aluminium from laterite. So we got to go find underground or rocky areas. Now, there's rocky areas up here in the mountains. So I'm going to learn from my previous mistakes and tether my way up as we go. So lots of tethers up here into the rocks. Oh, and what have we got here? Can we unbury this? So we got, a medium solar panel. Okay, we'll take that back to base. We've then got a small solar panel, which I guess, can we shove that on our backpack? Yes, we can. So that's gaining us power, but presumably that only works in the day, but cool. Anyway, I see pink crystals. Oh, it's a research item. Oh, I've also got some other research stuff, so I can scan this. Okay, so that's good. I'm going to take this research thing back. We'll do some other bits of research on our way as well. All right, research that, please. Thank you, research chamber. All right, we'll then take the solar panel back. Oh, just as the sun's setting. Typical. We can then shove that on that slot. So when it's sunny, that will produce us more power as well. Oh, look, there's another research item here. Okay, I'll grab that back just so we can go research that afterwards. All right, and then if we tether up this way, and look, I have found some graphite, so we'll mine all of this up. All right, also found a small wind turbine, so I guess I can grab that, replace the solar panel, swap those. Yes, now we're making power because it's windy. The solar panel was doing nothing. Not that we actually need any power for anything at the moment. Anyway, let's try, I guess, underground, because haven't actually found any aluminium based stuff. Oh my goodness, this is a long way down. I should have tethered down here. Anyway, down here, yes, laterite. So this is the aluminium resource. So we'll lap all of this up. We've also got this weird pink stuff. What does that do? Oh my goodness, it explodes. Right, so that means we can then make aluminium or aluminum if you're that way inclined, which means we can then complete the mission, gain whatever that is. Oh, a medium storage, which we can store some of my refined resources in. Right, and then we can perhaps look at some of these, like boost mods, wide mods, narrow mods, various mods for our terrain tool. Oh, there's also a drill mod. Oh, and that's how you unlock dynamite. Anyway, I've just learned with my terrain tool, yes, I can dig through holes, but now I've got the soil canister thing. I can also add land, which means we can grow ourselves a little platform. Oh boy, I don't like the way this is going. We're now very much going up into space. The trouble is, we've got no air up here. I need some tethers, so I guess we've got to try and get down without flattening ourselves. Oh dear. But it's okay, we can just spawn ourselves a new clone and then grab all of our stuff again. But yeah, I guess our tower's going to need a little bit more engineering involved. So, wait there.
Many tic-tacs later.
All right, now we are cooking on gas. I got 3 canisters full of soil. I'm tethering at regular intervals. Oh no, that one fell off. And we are going up in the air. Imagine the game probably wanted me to build a spaceship to get to those other planets. But I think this is a way more efficient idea. Like we're getting pretty close now. We're at cloud level. I just wonder how much further we have to go to reach the other planets. Annoyingly, I've just run out of tethers as well. Still, we get a really nice view of the curvature of the Earth here. Sorry, flat earthers. Anyway, let's go up, see exactly how high we can get before our oxygen runs out. I'm guessing in order to not lose all my stuff up here, I'm probably going to have to jump off just before my oxygen runs out. Oh, there's my soil run out as well. Oh, we're like above the clouds. Right, I may have to come back and turn this into like an actual thing with like a spiral staircase because I'd love to build like a little base up here or something. For now though, I will say if you enjoyed this this episode, we're going to be carrying on this series on Patreon as a Patreon exclusive, purely because I don't think I'll be able to do like a thumbnail for like more than one video. But if you want to check that out, please go on to Patreon. This game was actually voted for by the Patreons as the next series. But there's also Satisfactory, there's a Realistic City Skylines series, Space Engineers, and Oxygen not included. So now is a great time to join just to get access to all of those exclusive videos. And I'm really excited to see where this game's gone because it's changed a lot since I last played it. But yeah, for now, I'll say peace, love, and a really, really tall schlong tower. Bye, guys.